Hi, this is Ken Schwartz. Here in my office, I handle a wide variety of cases, driving while intoxicated, criminal offenses, be they federal or state, auto accidents, slip and fall, personal injury claims. I'll represent homeowners sometimes in disputes with homeowners associations, perhaps a fraud type of case against an individual that sold you a home, these sorts of things. We handle a real variety of cases, and what I tell folks is if you think you have something where you need a lawyer, call me. If it's an area of the law that I practice in, great, I'll be happy to help. If it's not, rather than you go out on the internet or open up a phone book and try to guess at who might be a good lawyer, I can usually give you the name of somebody who I've known for a long time, who I know does a good job and will take care of you. Pretty much what I'm saying is, we can help you. Whether we handle your case or give you a referral, we'll get you taken care of. I'd like to take a moment to tell you a little bit about myself and my background. When you're considering an attorney, I think it's an important thing that you know a little bit about that person, and I think it's important that you're able to relate to your lawyer. Lawyers are regular old people. I was born and raised in the St. Louis area. I was born and raised in University City, U City, and went to public school here in town. After high school, I had zero intent of being an attorney, and I actually went to technical school. If you grew up in this area, you might have heard of Bailey Technical Institute. I went to automotive training school because back then, for some reason, I thought I wanted to work on cars for the rest of my life. I did that for a short while and decided that I didn't necessarily want to work on cars for the rest of my life, and I went to college. I did think that I wanted to be a police officer, believe it or not, and I went to college and earned a degree in criminal justice. And it was during my college time I joined Army ROTC. This was at Mizzou, University of Missouri, and in the Army ROTC program, I thought as though I could be an MP officer, and that would also be good for my law enforcement career. So while in undergrad, I completed the ROTC training program and was commissioned a second lieutenant in the Reserve Officer Training Corps, ROTC, in 1989. After that, I was in the Missouri National Guard, and I intended to go and get a job as a police officer and be in the Guard, and everything would be hunky-dory, and someday maybe I'd even be some fancy FBI agent or something like that. Those were my aspirations when I was quite a bit younger. While working and applying for jobs, I was called up for active duty during Desert Storm. As a Missouri National Guardsman, we were sent overseas. I was quite fortunate that I avoided the desert. I actually got assigned to Europe that whole time. Came back, and then, not having been able to get the job I wanted in law enforcement, went to law school. I attended law school at Thomas Cooley Law School up in Michigan. Graduated magna cum laude in August of 1994, and have been practicing law here in the St. Louis area since then. So I think in April it'll be 25 years. April of 2020, 25 years of practicing law. I have a hobby that's a little bit different from most lawyers. I don't play golf. Golf happens a little too slowly for me. I've been a motorcycle drag racer and kind of a motorsports enthusiast all of my life. Probably had a little bit of something to do with wanting to be an auto mechanic. But I still, to this day, drag race motorcycles and enjoy the heck out of it. I travel on a sort of a Midwest circuit, and we race motorcycles in excess of 160 miles an hour, roughly 8 seconds, almost 7 seconds in the quarter mile, and it's a good time. I can tell you that some of these lawyers you'll meet, some people you've met, don't have a lot of life experiences. Life experiences are very important when it comes to practicing law. I think it's very important that you understand more than just college and law school and these courtrooms that you go into. It's important to understand and appreciate people and where they come from, where they've worked. And fortunately in life, not necessarily by design, I've done a lot of different things, and I've had an opportunity to work with and soldier with a lot of people. And play with a lot of people, whether it be in motorcycle racing or hot rod cars and these sorts of things. And that really has helped me. I just have a better more well-rounded understanding of the world. And that's what you want when you're hiring a professional, right? You want somebody who understands where you're coming from. So again, I would say if you're considering an attorney, go meet that person. See if you relate to them. Because aside from how intelligent or experienced your lawyer might be, you got to get along with your lawyer. So go in and get to know your attorney, or go in and get to know the person who you're considering hiring as an attorney, and then make that decision. Don't ever hire a lawyer over the phone. Go meet them. And if they won't meet with you, call another one, because I think that's a problem.